Greetings, friends and crafters. Hail and well met. I am currently working on a figure depicting a goddess for my roleplay game setting. Her name is Umbra, and she resides on the world of Theia. She is part of a series of 3 pieces that go with the stories that I've been writing. In addition to Umbra, the goddess of Stormkill Island, I'll also be tackling a ship and a lighthouse. Also in the works is my first adventure module and game supplement based on the ship that's based in Stormkill, and it travels the seas of Theia looking for treasure and trouble, but more on that later. So stick around, and if you would like to support my channel, consider becoming a patron. I know it's a shit show out there right now, but anything helps. On to the build. To create Umbra, the Stormkill goddess, the first thing I needed to do was make an armature. I used my sketch to guide the proportions for my armature, made out of aluminum wire. The sketch was actually pretty helpful in guiding the proportions, although there were a lot of things that I didn't resolve in the drawing that I'm going to figure out as I go along. One of them being I'm not real sure about the flames at the bottom of the skirt. I had thought, like, if I put flames there, it might look like she was just on fire and trying to put the flames out, which is not really the look I was going for. But as I go along, I'll figure this out. The one thing that I knew I wanted to include was some sort of an intricate design or intricate pattern on her clothing. My vision for the sculpture was to have her covered in some sort of runes or something reflecting her magical ability. I made a couple of sketches that looked like tribal tattoos from the 90s, which is not really the look I was going for. But I noodled it. I think I had to stop noodling it and just move forward with it. I ran through a lot of iterations of the design, and I don't know if I'm fully satisfied with what I've got on the paper right now, but I'm going to go with it because I've got to get this project going and can't let it go on for too long. It's not going to be another 9-month project like the Steampunk Coffee Shop was. Not doing that again. I'm going to try to keep my projects to, like, 1 project a month, which is still a pretty slow pace, but we'll see how this goes. To see if it would work, using a press mold, I made a small proof of concept piece, and it turned out that the press mold was actually going to work. The caveat is that you have to use a little bit of petroleum jelly to keep it from sticking, because I'm actually making the press mold and the positive out of polymer clay. After I rolled out a flat sheet of polymer clay, I traced the design onto tracing paper, and then I just rubbed that tracing paper onto the clay, and it picked up the pencil marks pretty easily. The only caveat is that I had to make a mirror image because I want the dress design to be symmetrical. So I'll make it on one side, flip it over, and then do the other side, and then it's on to actually carving out the design onto the clay itself. I baked my test piece on the armature, and it worked out pretty good. It was kind of thin, and I felt like I needed a thin clay to maybe try to recreate the look of fabric, but again, I haven't figured all that out yet. I do know that it will create the pattern that I want. The thinness of the clay might be a problem. As you can see here, it kind of fell apart a little bit, but I think it'll work. In addition to the sculpture, I'm also writing a bit of lore about Umbra, the goddess, and I don't have her completely fleshed out yet. I know she's related to some of the magical power that concentrates around Stormkill Island, which in turn attracted some archmages who run the city. And that's as far as I've gotten. So stop on by. Come on back. Come back for Jack's story time.